looky here. It's the Pat and JT podcast.
Pat and JT podcast.
Okay.
I may not look like a guy who likes Tupac or likes
wants to know what's up with Biggie.
I want to know. I just want to know how their beef started, and now I know.
We were just talking about podcasts we were listening to, and he just threw out on the table that he just got done listening. What's it called?
So I'm not done. I'm in the middle of it.
Okay.
It's what's the name of this?
But it's about the beef between Tupac and Biggie.
Yeah, it's how it started. How it all
Can
started.
you turn my headphones up just a touch?
Yeah. What number are you?
I don't know. Whoever was sitting here, and I think.
Is that it?
Yeah.
There we go. Much better.
Yes.
Being deaf sucks.
I felt like I was being left out of the conversation.
Right? What? Like you're listening in. No, they're Biggie and Tupac. Their beef started over a miscommunication, a misunderstanding, and look where it ended. You know, it's unbelievable. It's America. What is the name of this podcast? I'm looking for it right now. I'm just trying to. So American Scandal.
Is it American Scandal?
I think it is American Scandal, like season 4 or something like that. Maybe.
American Scandal, I really like, and I just downloaded some of theirs as a matter of fact because it's kind of there's an in-depth look into Jeffrey Epstein. I've been in this
that's awesome one.
wormhole of Jeffrey Epstein and listen to.
I take it back. It's Slow Burn.
Slow Burn.
Slow Burn's from Slate. It's another really good one. So, but American Scandal's awesome too.
There's a couple of them out there if you're interested, and they're really something. One's called Broken is the name of the podcast, and this one focuses on Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah.
The other one is The Mysterious Mr. Epstein, and it's only like 7 episodes. It is, I tell you what, as deep and dark. There's stuff when they say these things, you have to take a second, and you're like, that really happened.
Yeah. You're
really happened.
Thinking about the things that you do in your life on a daily basis, and while we're doing our normal things that we do, weird stuff like that was going on. It's unbelievable.
And on a global scale.
Yeah.
And now I'm listening to another one, which is American Scandal, has a companion piece. And then there's another one, there's the other one too, that I just added it. Real Crime Profile. And this one has a former FBI profiler. Hold on. A criminal behavior analyst, former New Scotland Yard, and a person who was casting director for Criminal Minds.
That's a person I'd like to hear from.
So Real Crime Profile.
Be kind of messed up.
So you got the FBI profiler, the behavioral analyst, whatever, and then the Criminal Minds casting director, and they profile crimes and criminals. And they did a handful of episodes about. It's called Forensically Deconstructing Jeffrey Epstein. I'm gobsmacked. I mean,
because you want to know why someone can do what he did, where that comes from.
And not just him. That's the thing, is that it involves so many other people that had to be involved in so many locations in order for it all to work. Everything from, you look at Scotland Yard, as a matter of fact, just recently, I believe, joined forces with the FBI because of their investigation into Prince Andrew.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So now they're teaming up because this is global, and they can work behind this cloud of money that keeps them safe.
Sick.
It's just unreal. But he had places all over the world. He had locations in London and New York City and New Mexico and Florida. He had his island. He had a couple other countries that you can throw in there too in Europe, where he had those were his houses. And and she was a helicopter pilot, or is, Ghislaine.
Yeah.
So she could fly people around.
Wherever, at any
right?
time, yeah.
And nobody, I mean, it's insane.
And being surrounded by the most powerful people in the world, men and women, of course you think you're protected. You think you're never going to go down for any of it.
There are some thoughts out there, conspiracy thoughts, that they are possibly on the payroll, whether for this country or another country or other countries, to gain control of powerful people. So get them in a compromising position, which they already said that they found cameras in every room in that house on Pedophile Island.
Yeah.
Little St. Jeff, I think is the name of
That's
them.
creepy. I mean, that doesn't even seem like it's a conspiracy theory. I can almost guarantee that he was on the payroll, or somebody's on the payroll to hook these.
It has to be, because
people.
that's the only way you can explain how he has all this money.
Right.
And then hearing how he got the money and how he got to be best friends with the guy who started Victoria's Secret, Wexler is his name, and how he ended up with his house, which is the 7-story mini mansion that he lives in or did live in New York City. It's craziness. It really is, and it's just as fascinating. I mean, it's frightening.
I don't know anything about the guy who started Victoria's Secret, but just to me that sounds creepy. A dude starting Victoria's Secret, just sounds pervy.
Yeah, kind of does, doesn't it?
Yeah, like
now that you say it,
the guy that started Tommy John's Underpants, it's a dude for guys' underpants, and they also have girls, but it started as a dude. But a guy that starts Victoria's Secret, come on, that's creepy.
That was probably a cast off of Fredericks of Hollywood.
Was
just saying that was their first.
Was it?
Yeah, they wanted to make it more mainstream, probably.
Creepy.
I wonder about that.
Yeah,
interesting. But yeah, the whole thing is just it's fascinating, and the number of people that are high level, everybody from the Pope to Fidel Castro, that's one end of the spectrum to the other, as far as good to bad.
Yeah,
they're in pictures with him, and he's got pictures all over the walls, and that was his place in Miami. That was the other one. That was where it all started. The unraveling started, and that's what the story that I'm listening to right now is the 14-year-old girl who was invited, and then she ended up being the undoing, so to speak. Actually caught the attention of a reporter, and she's the one that started doing the digging, and that's what caused that first trial, and then has continued on. Now you have all these podcasts. Man. It's something.
That is.
But there's a lot of people that are involved.
And a lot of nervous people right now.
Yes, there are.
Just because he's gone doesn't mean that it's gone. Yeah,
it doesn't. I know he tried to make it as murky as possible, sending all his money to the islands so that it was much more difficult to kind of weed through it. Mm-hmm. But there's some people that are out there saying, if the money is ill-gotten to begin with, there's a suspicion that you might be able to get the government to get control of all of it. Because
get something back to the victims.
If you have dirty money to begin with and you make a ton of money from this little pile of dirty money, all that money's dirty. And so it can all be confiscated. That's the thing that they said, that getting money to the victims right now is it's really convoluted, but
hopefully they get something.
If that works out, then they'll be able to get all the holdings that he's got. And he has a brother. I haven't even had a chance to look into this guy because I'm thinking, how can you or maybe they just didn't talk.
I mean, yeah, there are a lot of, there are a lot of brothers that don't talk. Aaron Rodgers and whatever. Aaron Rodgers and his brother, he was on The Bachelor.
Yeah.
They don't talk.
They don't talk at all.
Yeah,
Aaron doesn't talk to his whole family, though, does he?
I don't know. I think he's kind of
last we
odd.
heard.
He talks to Danica Patrick because they're dating.
Oh, that's right, because he was with Olivia Wilde.
Yeah.
Right?
No, he was with Olivia Munn.
Oh, Olivia Munn. Sorry, got my Livias mixed up. Thanks for clarifying that.
Sorry that I know that. But yeah, no problem.
Oh my gosh! All right. So anyway, that's where we are in podcast land right now.
We can do a little Tuneblast update as well.
Let's do that. And speaking too about podcasts, real quick too. If you have any you want to throw out there anytime, please feel free to share because I'm always on the hunt.
Yeah, seriously, through Twitter, or you can slide into our DMs or 402-403-9478 and text us.
Okay, Tuneblast land.
We have I thought I'd blast more tunes when I was on our honeymoon, but I didn't. I just didn't.
You know why? Because you didn't have your phone.
Didn't have my phone with me, so we kind of slacked off this past weekend. We did okay, but there was a little update for some of the cast-offs, the Pat and JT cast-offs team on Tuneblast. Tammy sent us a text to this past weekend. There you go. You guys know what that is. Is that you collecting from this past weekend?
I'm just, whatever.
And the cast-offs are doing well, too. The cast-offs won their team tournament this past weekend, so nice job, cast-offs.
That's it. Cast-offs did it. JT's Nuts did it. So I'm going to claim that right now,
Go ahead.
while I'm sitting here.
Making it rain.
Yes.
Making it rain. Cartoon coins.
I need to get my daily bonus. Awesome.
Okay, on the daily bonus, it's if you don't play Tuneblast, it opens up and there are 9 cards, and you just pick a card and you get the prize that's underneath it.
Yeah.
Do you pick the same card every day, or do you rotate around?
Always a different card.
Okay, I did that for a while too, and then I started
You wanted
realizing
to see if there was a pattern.
Yeah, well, but there isn't a pattern really, except for when I do go rogue, and I always pick the center card all the time. But when I do go rogue and not pick the center card, under the center card is what I wanted. Almost every time, whether it's lives or coins or punchy fists or whatever.
Punchy fists, the boxing gloves.
Yeah, boxing gloves.
Boxing gloves. Okay.
So I'm just saying. Right. So nice job to the cast-offs. Way to go.
Yes. So. And I'm just looking at the team chest. Husker Jen did really great. The star tournament, very nice. 24. Wow, You guys are kicking it. So I tried. I was hung up on 120 for a long time.
It's hard getting on. You get on one level that you can't. You're like, there is no way in hell that I'm ever getting past this level. And then one day you just wake up, turn on, and open the game, and you're there.
Nope.
I don't know how that happens, but it's truth.
One of them says it took me all weekend to pass one level. I was on mine for a week at least, and I get so mad. And I finally got over that now. So I blew on to 126. So
no big deal.
I'm coming for you, Pat.
Get out of my way.
I'm coming for you.
Another game you need to download too. That's fun. That when you're in a filler, like if you're really in the mood to play a game
and you break
blow,
from Tuneblast?
well, not a break, but you blow through your lives. Okay. And you're sitting there and you're waiting to get helped. There's another game called Beak Bang. That's another one. It's kind of the same concept as Tuneblast, but it's different. But it's like Paul Blart said, fills the cracks of the heart when you need it. So
like peanut butter.
Yeah, peanut butter fills the cracks of the heart.
Okay, it's called Beak
Bang. Beak like bird bang.
Beak bang.
Yeah, and there's puzzles and it's fun. So that's another one
Beak
to fill the holes.
I don't have it.
Oh, it's not on Android? That's weird.
No, I don't have it on here. It says it comes up in the search, but then I go there
and it's not there.
It's not there. Yeah, when you go there and it's not there, that really sucks.
It does suck.
I went there and it wasn't there.
So it said it was going to be there. It wasn't there.
It said it was going to be there.
We got a text from Jennifer too at 402-403-9478. So just listen to podcast number 298. And the flight to Australia is 100% worth it, although quite long. If given a chance, I'd highly recommend anyone go. Australia, New Zealand, or Fiji. They have some spectacular sites.
I would love to go to any of those locations. I just got to get over the 17-hour thing. And I think, hearing that though, I imagine I would probably sleep a lot, watch a few movies. 17 hours goes by.
Take an Ambien.
Right?
To 17 hours
so
on a
6 p.m.
plane.
to 6 a.m. would be 12.
And then you have another 5 hours. I mean,
so you get there around noon.
I'm
11.
Sorry.
6 p.m. until noon.
I was squirmy from Dominican Republic to Newark, which was 4 hours and 15 minutes.
It's hard.
It is
I
really
can't imagine
hard
doing it. So I don't know. Someday.
I know it's amazing. It's an amazing, beautiful place, but good Lord.
We need that wormhole.
Right.
Transporters. Where are they? We were supposed to have those a long time ago.
Yeah. The Star Trek said.
Right.
Let's see. This is from Monica. Said I wanted to tell you a day early. Oh, this is our happy birthdays. Your birthday, JT,
Thank you.
was the 13th. Mine was the 14th. Happy birthday. Thanks, Monica.
Thank you very much.
And my dad left multiple voicemails because he forgot to sing to both of us before. He's not used to the delay. He used to call up on the radio and sing day of, but now he had to plan ahead, and then we had recorded and all this stuff. So I'll put together his singing montage for us in a future episode to sing.
Is there more than one?
Well, it was broken up over a couple, and I think the phone got disconnected once. I had to pick it back up.
Does our message limit you? Like, can you only leave like 30 seconds?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, it does not. Our voicemail. We have unlimited. No big deal. No big deal.
It should be. Okay, go ahead.
Karina from Kansas, podcast 271. I can't get enough. Pat got on a streak. What? A streak or a strake? I don't know.
Streak?
I don't know. Pat got on a streak with the line of the question after you cracked the seal on the Tommy John study.
Oh.
I don't remember. I don't know. The proof See, sometimes these are, and especially if you go voice to text, I'm just trying to fill in the gaps, and trust me, it's not.
He can't read to begin with.
Anyway, in a perfect situation, 75 degrees and sunny outside, I can't read.
In bigger font.
Right.
He's on his phone. Okay, go ahead.
Gosh, the proof V glove questions escalated so quickly, but I can relate. Been there in a hotel where I didn't trust the towels. Let's see. It felt so wrong. I couldn't make eye contact with myself because I felt like I was violated, and still not sufficiently clean because I couldn't stand there too long barehanded. Yeah, the proof creates safe place that feels not so violate-y.
Oh my gosh, that's true though. I understand that. I do. Well, we remember the story. Oh God, this was years ago. When we were talking to DB, Damon Benning, and he was on our show Back and Forth. And he used to, a long time ago, we got to have a little more long form, like before his show started in the mornings.
Yeah.
And had gone on a trip to Kansas, wasn't it?
Yes.
He was staying at a motel.
Independence, Kansas, actually, I think is where it was.
Is that where it was?
I think it was.
And he made a trip to Walmart to go buy towels.
Yeah. There's a lot of things. I thought DB was weird at the very beginning when we first met him. But But a lot of things that DB does now, it makes sense.
It's starting to make sense, isn't it?
It's starting to feel a little bit right. Starting to feel
He
right.
was just an old man before he knew it.
Right. I wish I knew him when he was in college, because I bet he was an old man in college,
I
too.
wonder
Just some
about
of the
that.
behaviors. Yeah.
Just some of those quirky things that he does.
Yeah.
So big news for me. My troll account got suspended.
Whoa. So you're in Twitter jail?
I was for 12 hours.
What on earth what did you possibly do to
I don't
get in
know.
Twitter? How do you even know when you're in Twitter jail?
Because you go there and they won't let you in.
It's like you go to log in and won't let you?
Well, it takes you to another place first and says basically you screwed up and you're in Twitter jail. It appears.
Does it
that
say
you've-
why you screwed up? Like you screwed up on tweet, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. It showed me a copy of this tweet from a while back. And it said that they believe that this may be in violation of Twitter rules. And it wasn't. But the gotcha is you either say, I'll delete it, and then the clock starts. And literally a clock starts and you have a 12-hour countdown that you have limited access.
Really?
So I couldn't retweet, comment.
You could still get on, but you
I
just
could
couldn't.
read, but I couldn't do anything. You could DM people.
Yeah.
But you can't retweet, or comment
Wow, that's
So-
crazy.
for 12 hours. And it literally, you have a clock that shows you 9 hours and 12 minutes left or whatever was on there. The other option is if you want to appeal, they say you can appeal it. And it was not in violation. Was not. I don't roll that way, okay?
She doesn't roll
Even as a
dirty like
troll.
that. roll dirty.
Even as an anonymous account, I just can't do it. I can't bring myself to do it. And it was not, but there was some wording, I think, that it triggered the AI. And so it got, or who knows.
Whatever. Yeah.
And anyway.
Not a human. There's not one human that looks at it. It's all It's all just automated.
Exactly.
AI, right.
And I think that if you appeal it, it says just be aware that if you do appeal, you will have no access to your account during the appeal.
Well, did you just delete it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did a screenshot first because I will use it in the future.
Yeah.
so I can complain.
Of course you did. I've often wondered. I've known a few people that have been in Twitter jail and Facebook jail,
Like
and then
Fred.
after they're done, Fred was,
He
and then
deserves it.
this comedian guy that I know, and then what he'll do. Steve McGrew is a guy that he's in Twitter jail all the time. He's in Facebook jail all the time. So they're fans of his have started other groups. So when he's in Twitter jail, they know it, and then he'll send them something, and they'll post on these fan pages. But then he'll take a screenshot like you did of what he posted that got him in trouble, and then after he's released from jail, he'll send it out and say, "This is what got me in trouble." That would make me nervous.
It does, for some reason, that doesn't trip it. I see that happen all the time. People who get put in Twitter jail and then they show you the screenshot of what got them in trouble, and it doesn't trip it for whatever
That
reason.
doesn't make
I don't
any
know.
sense.
Because Lord knows, we've seen that pictures can get you put in Twitter jail. We know that because of Fred, right?
Fred, yeah, some of the stuff that Fred sends out. I mean,
Hilarious. They're funny.
I want that. I wanted so bad to join his full Facebook group, but I just
can't even say it on.
I can't even say no. I
podcast.
can't.
I don't know what the name of the podcast,
Good
what the name of
Lord.
this group is. So yeah, so I was like, well, fudge. I can't even.
Do you spend more time on your troll account than your
Yes.
human account? Yeah, I
do.
figured.
I do. I can't help it.
Get a cocktail and sit there right next to the laptop and just go to town.
You can probably tell if I looked at my Twitter activity. You can probably tell about what time I started drinking. And I tell you what.
I know if there's a
I'm-
text or DM at 10:30, I know that you're popped.
Well, I will. I will say though, my spelling is impeccable. And when I go back
You
and
have
read some of
Grammarly,
these,
don't you?
I do, but I don't miss words. You know what I mean? It's like my tweets. You always have that thought. Okay, I want to make sure I phrased that all right.
Oh yeah, I see.
And it's like I said that really well.
So
And
the
like,
alcohol loosens you up a
I
tad.
think it kind of does.
So maybe you need to start drinking in the morning. Put a little
I don't know.
cough syrup in your.
We got the rum
coffee.
chata here.
Right.
I could try it. I don't think I
Rum
want to.
chata is the devil's
Isn't that
juice.
so good?
Oh my gosh, it is so delicious. Rum chata is delicious.
Coffee. What else can you put it in? Imagine you
Everything,
can mix
your
it with
mouth,
about any.
just drink it just cold over ice is fantastic.
I think so.
Mix it with mixing it with Kahlua is good. I mean, using that as the
Speaking-
cream instead of cream.
Yeah.
Use leaded cream.
Rum chata as the cream.
Like legit. Dude, I've done it multiple times.
Oh my
It is
God.
very good.
I may have to try it. I'll bring a bulldog someday. I'll bring the Macons.
Oh my gosh.
We'll see about it. I had a big Bruin party this last week.
Yeah.
Just saying.
And that just means you, a whole bunch of Everclear, your underpants, and your troll. Like, were you doing this while you were in Twitter jail?
Yes.
Okay. What do they say about idle hands?
'Tis a playground. I'll
Oh,
tell you
man.
what, somebody's playground. But no, I did. I made a bunch, and that was the whole point was to make these gifts of Kahlua and get them in the bottles so that everybody was supposed to have one gets one, and I'm not drinking the profits.
It's fast. So you do it in the morning, so it's less tempting to drink. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, so it all worked out just fine though.
I'm telling you, try the rum chata in there.
Something new to add to my list. Okay, I can do that.
Kugler Vision, proud supporter, maybe. Hopefully they're proud supporter of our Pat and JT podcast, but they are one nonetheless.
They are, and we're proud to have them as a
That's
supporter.
very
Don't want to
true.
necessarily put words in their mouth.
That's true.
You realize what's coming up, don't you? The New Year's, and then we're going to be in what year?
2020.
This is it for Kugler Vision. We're in the year of 2020. So now is the perfect time to make your move. There are several reasons. We're going to go down the list for you. Let's start off with just having glasses in general in the winter, fogging up. Your contacts are so much drier in the winter. And that's miserable.
Everything's
as well.
drier in the winter, especially your eyes.
Right?
Yeah.
So this would be a great time to make that appointment, get that consultation in there and find out what it is that can be done to correct your vision so you can toss the glasses or toss the contacts.
And how about going into 2020, seeing as close to 2020 as you possibly can?
Wouldn't that be awesome?
That'd
What a
be
great
pretty
gift.
fantastic, right?
That would be an awesome gift. Plus, guys, before the end of the year, don't forget if you have either account, either the FSA or HSA, which is the flexible spending, or I think it's a health spending account, right? Either one. If you save for things like this, and you're like, "What am I going to spend this on?" I've saved up some money. You've got some that's in there. They have the promotion that they're doing right now. They're giving you two times the dollars.
That doesn't, and this is the time
Right?
of year when you look at that, you're thinking, this money's good. Use it or lose it. Yeah,
That's
so don't
it.
lose it, and especially if they're going to double it.
Double it. My gosh, yes, take advantage of that. And time is running out. We know that the calendar says so, but not only that, things get hectic because people have those FSA and HSA accounts and they're all of a sudden wanting to cash them in. And so spots are limited.
So do it.
Just get that
now.
appointment. Get online. They have a scheduler right online. And not only that, after you make that appointment, they're going to ask you a few questions so they know a little bit about you. One of the questions is, where did you hear about Kugler Vision?
You're hearing it right now on the Pat and JT podcast. But
Please
Pat and
let
JT
them
podcast,
know.
it helps them. It helps us.
It helps us. It really
helps them.
does because we want them to know that you're our listener and that you've been with us. And believe me, they will take really good care of you.
Yeah, they do. Mm-hmm. So KuglerVision.com.
Let's see. I'm trying to think anything else new.
There was an interesting story that I saw on Facebook this weekend, and I can't remember the name. I should have sent myself a link to the story, which I do sometimes, but it had to do with, and it was on Business Week magazine. Like it was a legit.
Yeah.
It was either Business Week or Business Journal.
I think I know what
something.
you're going to talk about.
The penis fish.
Yeah.
I'm 46 now, as of a couple days ago, and in my entire life, I've watched every Animal Network, all these shows, fishing, everything, and I have never heard of the penis fish.
Is so weird.
Especially in the numbers that this penis fish, and really, it's a 10-inch penis fish. That's fake news.
Thousands washing up on the beach. Would you believe that in
It's
California,
disgusting.
of all places? But this,
And it looks like they have close-up pictures, and it looks like it. I mean, the guy's like, you did not use any creativity in naming this fish.
it looks
What
like
does it look like? A
something
penis.
out of a scary movie is what it looks like when you see that pile of them just flopping across the beach like that. The description in one of them, I think, was livescience.com. So these are science people. Try not to be alarmed by the thousands of plump, pink 10-inch blobs caught flopping across the beach this week. Homeless penis fish. And it's not a fish. They said it's actually a worm. So, excuse me for that. It's actually a worm, and apparently it's native to the Pacific coast between southern Oregon and Baja.
That's right. I forgot it was a worm.
It's actually a worm, and more commonly known as the fat innkeeper worm. I don't know why.
What? That's so weird.
But
Well, fat innkeeper's a little more creative than the penis worm.
it's so I can't even read the rest of
You
this.
gotta send me that
can't
link
read-
and I'll post
send
it
you
on our
this.
Facebook page
I
so
will
you can see
send
it.
you this right now. I'm going to send it to you so I don't forget. Because as you read, go down and it talks about its life cycle. and the things that it does. And I can't read it out loud. I couldn't keep a straight face.
I know. I know. It's like it's fake. It's like it's a fake worm. Absolutely horrible.
But I have to say, because of the interest in it this last, probably the last week, when I type into Google and all I typed in was penis, and it was penis fish recipes, penis fish beach, penis fish.
A week and a half ago, it would have been a lot different search on your phone. I have a feeling.
Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, all right, I just sent that to you, so you got it.
Awesome.
So there you go.
Sausage party.
Thanks
on the beach.
oh my God.
See, that's what I got. That's all I got. That's all I got. That's all I got. Tweet to us at Pat and JT, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or 402-403-9478.
Pat and JT Podcast, a Parkville Media Production.